Hi guys, my name is Risha and I like to fangirl and read, and I also got an 8 to 5 corporate job. So for today we have another video. For today's video we're going to be doing my August 2025 wrap up. So if you don't like this video you can go, but if you wanted to see me talk about the books that I've read this past month, well, you can stay. Okay, let's go to the books that I read for this month. If you hear any noise besides me yapping, I'm so sorry for that. It's my sister. She's playing something, a game over there, and someone is playing music so loudly. So probably you're going to hear that all throughout the video. So I'm sorry in advance. This is the only time that I could film this because this is the only free time that I got as of the moment. So we're going to be doing this right now. I'm so excited. This is my first time, I believe, even in my past videos that I archived. This is the first time that I did a wrap up. So I'm going to be doing this wrap up every month. This is also my motivation to read as much books that I can. So I need to do this. But for the month of August, August is like a fine month to me. I mean, in my reading journey, I read a lot of books actually that I really like. So as I've mentioned, I got an 8 to 5. So I'm a corporate girly. So I don't have much time to read. For the month of August, I read 5 books. I feel satisfied. I feel great. I feel wonderful. I read a, I read that number of books, and mind you, some of the books are so thick. So yeah, I'm kind of proud of myself because of that. It started raining. So I guess if you hear rain sounds, it's because it's raining. I don't know what's happening. Aside from the books that I read, I also read some fan fictions because why would I not read fan fiction? So I'm not going to talk about the fan fictions that I read in this video. The rain is actually distracting me. It's like heavy. Going back to the topic of our video, let's start with the books that I read for this month. So I'm going to go in a chronological order. So yes, I don't need to explain what that is. Let me grab my notes once again because I will yap and yap if I don't have a guide. All right. So for the month of August, I first read this. I'm going to like have an unpopular opinion, I think, when I talk about this book. But yes, that's the beauty of reading books and having different perspective and different, genre that you like, because you're going to have different opinions, and that's what I love about the book community, because we can have opinions in all the things that we read. The first book that I read for the month of August is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. So I'm not going to put the iPad up like that. So we're just going to put the picture right in here. You can see my notes lighting me up, so please don't mind it. Quicksilver by Callie Hart follows Ceres Fane. So basically, this is a romantic book, and it follows Ceres, who actually robs the guard of the queen. So one day, she unfortunately and unintentionally opened this gateway between the human world and the fae world that they just know in stories. When she opened this portal between the worlds, she meets this man called Death, and her adventure started there. She went into the fairy world, and then she meets all these individuals, and she's been put into this dilemma while she is trying to get back to the human world. I cannot rate this book. I DNF this. Did also a reading blog for this book. However, I stopped it because I'm like 25% in. I'm just pushing myself to continue reading it. Some of the aspects are really interesting. I really like the world. Sometimes I just can't understand where's the book is going to go. I don't know what is the point. So I stopped reading it because I cannot enjoy it anymore. First, like 20% of the book is great. When I hit the 25% marks, it slows for me. I don't know what's the point anymore. I don't understand if we're going to be focused on the characters, if we're going to be focused on the plot, if we're going to be focused on the other aspect. I just can't understand the point. Maybe this book is not for me. Also, I feel like the love story is very insta love. I'm not really a fan of that. Maybe it's my fault for not like researching before I've read this book. But at first, I think it was introduced to me as a slow burn romance, and then for me, when I started reading it, it's not a slow burn romance for me. So I think it's very insta lovey, and it's not my cup of tea. That's why I stopped reading it, even though I'm on the 80% mark. I think if you like A Court of Thorns and Roses series, you will like this book as well because I've seen a lot of parallels between it. I'm not saying that Quicksilver is very similar with A Court of Thorns and Roses, but there are some aspects of it that is quite similar. I've read Akotar like years ago, I think. I cannot remember when, but I read it years ago when I was still studying. So I remember liking the book, but I feel like I'm not going to like it if I reread it this time around in this day and age. If you love A Court of Thorns and Roses, you like fairies, I think you are going to like Quicksilver. Okay, the next book that we read for the month of August is The Irresistible Urge to Fall in Love with Your Enemy. It's written by Bridget Knightley. So this one, I believe, as I understood it, it's a Hermione fan fiction. Hermione is not my ship in the Harry Potter series. Actually, I'm a Drarry stan. So when I read this, I'm excited because I think it's my first Hermione fanfic, but basically it's traditionally published. It's still my first Hermione fanfic read, and maybe I should read some Hermione fan fiction, aka Manacled. I know we're going out of the topic, but going back, the irresistible urge to fall for your enemy basically follows Osric, and Osric is from the Fire Order. So in this world, this is I think a romantasy as well. In this world, we follow characters from different orders or factions. So we have Osric, and Osric is from the Fire Order, and they were like the murderers, they are the assassins, so the unalive people for a living. And then we have Orion, and Orion is from the other order. I forgot the name of the order, but she is from the healing or medicine faction. So they are doctors. Osric is in need of dire care because he's actually, dying, and he needs someone to take care of him. He needs someone to heal him, and he found Orion. And then Orion is trying to raise some funds because their institute is facing a crisis and they need to have funds for them to continue tending to the sick. So she had no choice and she accepted Osric as her patient. So I'm going to stop there. I don't want to spoil anything. I believe this is going to be a duology. So I'm so excited for the second book in this duology, if I'm correct. I rated this at 3.5 out of 5 stars. I really like it. I enjoy it. It's a very fast read. It's very fast paced. I love the characterization. I really love the writing style of the author, and I just like it as, it's like a breath of fresh air. If you wanted to read something light, if you wanted to read something fun, if you wanted to read something that will, your butterflies will go around your stomach, well, this is the book for you. And again, I would like to emphasize the writing. It's very light. And if you read the fan fictions, I think you will understand me that it's written like that. And it's easy on the eyes, it's easy to understand. It's like that. Okay, now we're going to the physical books that I've read for this month. I just read two physical books and it's from the same series. The first book that I read from the series that I'm talking about is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. 5 stars. Do I need to explain it? Why I rated this 5 stars? Do I need to say how good this is? Do I need to explain how much I cried at the ending of this book? Like, starting from here, I believe, or here, I just can't stop crying. I bawled my eyes out. Do I need to tell you guys what this is about? I don't need to tell you that this book just weave its way to my top books of all time. I loved it so much. I cannot believe that I put off reading this for years. I bought this books in 2020, I believe 2020 or 2021, and it's just sat on my shelf. I don't want to get close to it. I was like, very, very afraid. I'm very, very intimidated. You see how long is this? I think this first book, we have like, I think 600 pages, like almost 700 pages. But if you compare that to a fan fiction, basically this is around 260,000 words. I can read fan fiction for breakfast with that amount of words. I don't know. Anyways, The Final Empire by Mr. Brandon Sanderson. I just can't stop thinking about this book. I cannot wait to go all through his books so that I get to be caught up in his Cosmere. It's so good. This is a masterpiece. This is a work of art. Yeah. Everything about this I love. I rated this 5 stars. Before I started like fangirling about this book, I'm going to discuss you what this is about if you don't know. But yes, in Final Empire or the Mistborn trilogy, I still need to read The Hero of Ages. So okay, okay, I need to calm down. Okay, so in this book we follow a world where the Lord Ruler already won, and the Lord Ruler is a bad man. And then we follow another character named Kelshire. We follow Kelshire, one of the characters, main characters here, and he recruited a team. And this team is going to overthrow the final empire. So, we have a lot of character that we follow in here. And Kelshire, before I forgot, this is the very crucial point of this book. Kelshire is Alamancer in this world. They can harness the power of metal, so they're just going to drink some vials full of metal shavings and they're going to have powers. Aside from Kelshire, we also follow Veen and her being in Kelshire's team. So this is very good. I cannot like put it into words. It's so good. Like that's all that you need to know about this book. Just go ahead, jump in, dive right in, and enjoy this masterpiece. I love it so much. I don't know if you understand what this book is about, but yeah, so good. Highly recommend. It's so good. That's all you need to know. They eat metals and they harness the power of it. And they're going to overthrow the Lord Ruler with this band of thieves, different people, you know. And I would like just to announce this to the world, but I really love Gelshire. And the other character that I feel like I'm going to spoil if I continue talking. And Vin. Vin is the GOAT. Greatest of all time. Very wonderful, powerful female character. Okay. I need to stop talking about this. This is going to take too long. I need to calm down. So we're going to talk about the fourth book that I've read. So the fourth book that I read for the month of August is Where the Dark Stands Still by A.B. Poranek. I rated this 4 out of 5 stars. I said 4, not 5, but 4 out of 5 stars. This book, I didn't expect it. Where the Dark Stands Still follows Liska, and Liska has magical power. She doesn't want that magical power. That's why she went to the forest to find this magical flower to help her wish for her magic to be gone. But of course, if you go inside the woods, something's gonna happen. So that woods is basically protected by the Lessie, and Liska met the Lessie, and they strike a deal that Niska will be living with the Lessie for a year. Some people describes this as house moving castle. Understand why they are saying that because we have a very magical house. I really love and enjoy this book. It's very cozy and very comforting. The ending is not actually. I'm shocked that the ending ended that way. But still, it makes sense and I really, really enjoyed it. I love the characters. I love Liska. I love the supporting characters. I really love the Lessie. The Lessie's identity, the Lessie's character, the Lessie's backstory. It's so good. And Liska. Liska is also I really love her backstory as well. The story will not end this way if it weren't for these characters that are beautifully written. And everything about this book is really magical. Again, the other characters, the supporting characters in this book are so fantastic. I love it so much. Just a right amount of fantasy and right amount of romance and the plot. The plot, please guard your heart because the ending I feel like I see it coming, but at the same time, I don't think that the author will write it like that. So, yes. The last book that I've read for the month of August is The Well of Ascension, the second book from the Mistborn trilogy, again by Brandon Sanderson. This man going back. So I read the second installment in the Mistborn trilogy and I rated this another 5 stars. 5-star read. While I like the Final Empire more than this book, this book still slaps. Compared to the first book, this is more politically inclined. We get to know characters, additional characters from the characters in the first book. We get to know relationships between the characters, the friendship, the trust, the betrayal, everything in this second book is so good. Actually, I don't know if you've heard this, but sometimes in a trilogy, the second book is the slowest one. But for me, this book is very important. I feel like if we don't talk about all of the things that's written in here, we're not going to be able to understand the third book properly. So I think this is very important. All of the things that are written here are very important. A lot of world building, a lot of character building, a lot of political intrigue is very important, and I really like it. If you don't know me, I really love fantasies with intricate political intrigue. And something about these books, even the first book, that you cannot put it down. I tried to read quite large chunk of this book before I sleep at night. So I think I tried reading 200 pages a night, 200 to 300 pages per sitting because I just need to finish it. And this book is longer than the first book. This is almost 800 pages. But that 800 pages, do you think that it's tiring? No, it's so good. I love it. 5 out of 5 stars. The first book, 5 out of 5 stars. The amount of tears that I shed in this book, so good. I'm going to be reading the third book this coming September. Okay, so that's all of the books that I've read for the month of August. I really, really enjoyed my time reading these books. And again, I'm satisfied with the number of books that I've read for this month. Actually, when I am browsing through the YouTube or in TikTok, and some people are saying that I've read 19 books for this month. I was like, oh my god, I wish I could do that when I am younger. Actually, I can do that, but my responsibilities are piling up. I don't know why did I choose this career. I cannot just like, can I just like leave and read? I'm so amazed with people who read a lot of books in a month. But I'm also very satisfied with myself, and I'm also cheering for all those girlies like me that are corporate girlies, and we're trying our best to read all of the books in our bookshelf. Actually, I really wanted to film in my bookshelf, but my sister is right there, and I just cannot like push her away so that I can film in front of my bookshelf. But yes, maybe some other time. I really wanted to know as well the books that you've read for the month of August. If you have any recommendations, please comment down below. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do, and I'm going to see you soon with another one. Bye. Okay.